Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite summer beauty products. And I have teamed up with Nordstrom for this video because not only do I shop there way too often for clothes, but I also shop there all the time for beauty and makeup. So everything that I talk about today, I will link down below like always. I have a really good amount of things here to show you. I'll try and go through it quickly just because there is so much. I'm going to start off with the way I start my makeup, the whole process, and kind of end with how I remove my makeup and just a little bit of skincare. So it's like a full spectrum of awesome beauty products for summer. The first product that I want to talk about is this Too Faced 3-in-1 Hangover Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So the reason I wanted to start with this is because a lot of people use this as a primer. I'm really not a fan of the lotion primers, but this is more liquid. This is like an actual spray. So that's why I do think it's so awesome for summer because it's not as heavy. And I do think it works really well with keeping your makeup on. I actually got my mom kind of hooked on this. She loves it, but I actually use it more as a setting spray. And a lot of people also use it to refreshen their makeup as well. So that is why they say it's 3-in-1. You can use this all over the map with your makeup from the beginning, middle to the end. And that's why I love it so much. And I think it's just a really good bang for your buck. And like I did mention in my last video, Too Faced is now at Nordstrom, which is awesome because this is one of my favorite brands. So now I would normally move on to my foundation. I feel like I've just talked about my foundations way too much because I really don't change. I don't change my foundations. I'll briefly mention it. My two favorite foundations are the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. If you're oily, I'm especially oily in the summer, by the way, but if that's you and you want more of a matte, full coverage foundation, highly, highly, highly recommend these two foundations. If you don't like full coverage, then maybe it's not for you. But what I really did want to talk about for summer is this concealer. This is the Naked Skin Urban Decay Concealer. I think concealer for summer is great. I feel like when you think of summer makeup, you think of fresh, dewy, easy, basic. So I think that throwing on concealer in your problem areas along with some bronzer and mascara and you're good to go. To me, that is an awesome summer look. So I know a lot of people have their favorite concealers, but mine, I try them all the time, but mine, I always run back to this Naked Skin. It's very light, but it's very full coverage and it gets the job done. So I don't know what it is about this, but this I just always run back to and it's by far my favorite. All right, so now we're getting into the really good stuff because when I think of summer, I think of bronze and dewy and glowy and sun-kissed, and what you need for that is a really good bronzer. Now, I know, again, I've talked about this so much, but it's just my favorite bronzer, and it's the Too Faced Sweet Tea Baked Bronzer. I'll show you guys. I've showed it to you before. This lasts a long time, but as you can see, I've hit pan, and I will for sure be repurchasing this. By far, my favorite bronzer. Now, this one, I feel kind of weird putting this in as my favorite because I haven't had this too crazy long, but I've had it for probably 2 weeks. But to me, this is like a quintessential summer little palette here. So it's basically a bronzer and a highlighter. It's like a contour and a highlighter. It just screams summer to me. Does that not look like this is summer? So I've been using it for about 2 weeks. It's really good to sculpt. It's really good to bronze. And right in the palette, you have a really nice highlighter. It's not too crazy, which I actually appreciate. I don't want to look like a disco ball. Some people really pull that off, but I'm already a little bit oily. So this particular highlighter is perfect for me. So I'm truly enjoying this. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't had her products before. I got them about 2 weeks ago and I've been loving them. Even the package looks like a little sun. So now we're gonna move on to eyes. And I have so many eyeshadow palettes. I'm sure you guys have so many eyeshadow palettes. So I took a look at my entire collection and I kind of thought about what I use the very most when it comes to these summer months. And it was pretty easy because for me in the summer months, I love bronze and I love warm shades. And so in my opinion, this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette is by far the best just because it has a lot of browns, bronzes, and the orangey warm colors. And I just love this palette. Not to mention it smells really good. It smells like peaches, but that's besides the point. I just think the colors are perfection when it comes to summer. So I know a lot of people, when they think of eyeshadow, they probably don't think of like orange, but I'm telling you, if you just do your makeup like normal and then just go in with like a fluffy brush and pick like an orangey shade, like maybe this one or this one, just has a little bit of warmth to it, and you just added a little little bit to the corners of your eyes, I'm telling you, it makes your overall look so much brighter, your whole complexion better. I just love orangish eyeshadow, which sounds super weird because I'm totally not an orange person, but I just absolutely love this palette. Now, we can't talk about eyeshadow without talking about eyelashes or mascara. So I almost feel really weird talking about eyelashes because mine look so bad right now. For the last like 3 to 4 months, I've had eyelash extensions, which I loved, by the way. I truly enjoyed having them. But the very last time that I got them done, I actually got them done at a different place with a different lash artist. And she was pretty good, but she did use a lot more glue than my previous lash artist. And it just like, it was okay. I'm not saying it was bad. It was just, I wanted to give it a break kind of just to kind of see, just make sure everything was okay. And I can tell like now that everything's coming off, my eyelashes just are so short. I digress. My point is, don't judge me for my eyelashes right now, but my favorite mascaras are the Chanel Le Volume mascara and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one is amazing. This one is amazing. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. I feel like you get a lot of control with this, but the Better Than Sex one, you get a lot of like fullness. If you're looking for a new one to try out, just try one of these because I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. But don't judge my lashes. Okay, so we're gonna move on to lips. So I have a brand that I have been trying out for probably maybe like 2 months now, and oh my gosh, I really like it. Like, love it. So the brand is Kopari. I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not, but it is, it's like a newer brand. I honestly think they've only been around maybe like 2 years. If you go to Nordstrom's website, it is insane, like truly insane how good the reviews are on these products. You normally don't see this many reviews all being 5-star. So regarding lips, there is this Kopari lip glossy. It's coconut oil based, and it is just an amazing lip gloss. I actually think it was sold out for quite a while because Jaclyn Hill mentioned it in one of her favorite videos, and probably everybody ran out and got it. I think it's back in stock now, but if it's not, I'm sorry, but this is seriously such a good lip gloss. It's clear, it's not gonna give you like color or anything, but it just feels so good and glossy, and it's really moisturizing. But the next lip product that I've been seriously loving, and I need to go out and buy more. Like, I have to go out and buy more. And it's this Too Faced lipstick that I bought. It's in the shade Skinny Dippin'. It's what I'm wearing right now. Not only do I love the color, but I just love the consistency of the lipstick. And I'm not normally a lipstick person. I'm usually more of a liquid lipstick or like a lip gloss, but for some reason this was suggested to me. Someone on YouTube, I forget who it even was, said they loved them, so I decided to throw it in the cart, and I am blown away with the way this just feels on my lips. Not to mention the range of nudes is really good. So I think nudes are perfect for summer. And then back to this, I feel like this is really good for summer just because, you know, when you're in the sun, your lips are parched, my lips are always peeling. This just seems like a really good thing to have for the summer months as well. But once you're done with your day and you actually want to take the makeup off, these are my 2 favorite products. Now, I feel like in the summer, we're outside a lot. We don't want to necessarily come in and go to bed. So I find at night I am quite lazy. So my favorite makeup remover cloth is actually this Purity Made Simple. I have actually gone through the pack. This is probably like my second pack, I think. I feel like this just removes the makeup so well. I love the Purity face wash, but obviously that is a little bit more work, which I still do, but I love how easy and simple this is. So if you haven't tried these, definitely recommend them. But then there's this too, and this is the Kopari Coconut Cleansing Oil. So this is more of an oil-based cleanser. It smells so good. It removes all of my makeup so easily, but it just makes my skin feel so soft afterwards. Alrighty, so once all of my makeup is off, then I do always try to remember to moisturize. Even though I am oily, I feel like my skin just feels so much more plump and just better when I moisturize. So I have a whole collection of moisturizers that I do kind of go back and forth. But I would say the one I've been loving, especially for summer, just because coconut oil just seems summery to me, this has definitely been a really good moisturizer. I also love the La Mer moisturizer. I know it's so pricey. I don't even have it to show you. I actually bought the tiny little pot and I went on a trip and I can't find it now. So first of all, I'm upset that I couldn't show it in this video, but then second of all, that thing was expensive and I love it and I couldn't find it to show you. So I really need to find it, but I do also love that moisturizer. It's just really good. Like, it's super good too. So La Mer and Kopari, good choices. So now that we have finished our face, I'm actually going to end with a full body product. It's actually the Saint Tropez Bronzing Mousse because I keep talking about looking sun-kissed and being in the sun and looking a little bit tan and bronzy, but as we all know, not everybody likes to go outside and just bake their skin to death. So I do recommend this Saint Tropez Bronzing Mousse. I've been using it here and there, although as you can see, my skin is a little bit red because I actually went to an amusement park with my son yesterday and it was just like all day in the sun. So I did get a little bit red, so I'm kind of mad at myself. But the Saint Tropez is that's just the way to go. Like it's really good. It's not streaky. I also saw, this is totally a tangent, I saw they have like a spray machine for Saint Tropez. It's like $200. I'm just curious if anybody has that and if it's good because it's very intriguing to me. If you have that and like it or don't like it, comment it down below. I'm just curious your thoughts because I did see that they have that. But regardless, I love this. It doesn't streak me up or anything. I use the mitt and I think it's amazing. So again, this is just a great overall thing to have in the summer. So that does it for this video. This is all of my favorite beauty products for the summer. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite summer beauty products. Even though I'm not a makeup channel, I still love trying new things and experimenting. I know one of these days I need to do a little tutorial of how I do my makeup. I feel like I get that request all the time. I'm just no makeup artist like at all. It just really intimidates me to try and teach you guys how to do your makeup when I don't even think I do mine that well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and thank you to Nordstrom for partnering with me for this video. If you have any questions about anything, let me know, but otherwise, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!
Been loving everything you